Hello, and welcome to my Jing presentation about the VoiceOver feature, accessibility feature on a MacBook Air. So in order to access this, we are going to need to go to Accessibility, the Accessibility menu. Upon opening it, we go to VoiceOver as the tab, and then we're just going to click Enable VoiceOver. Before I hit this, just so you can see the description, but obviously what it does is it speaks out descriptions of items that are on the computer so that someone perhaps with visual disabilities or some visual limitations is able to get an idea of what they're looking at or what is on the screen at least, and then can actually interact a little bit better with the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Enable VoiceOver. Turn it down a little bit. Enable VoiceOver.
Welcome to OS 10. VoiceOver is on. System preferences. Accessibility window. Accessibility features table. VoiceOver. VoiceOver image. Selected has keyboard focus.
So as you can see, the program, the VoiceOver feature will actually read out.
You are currently on a table. To enter this table, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
Exactly what's going on, and then also give the user an option as to what they can do with the keyboard so that they can interact with whatever's on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and open the VoiceOver utility.
VoiceOver utility. VoiceOver utility window. Utility categories. Table. Row 1 of 10. General. Selected has keyboard focus. Speech.
So I'm going to go ahead and manipulate the speech a little bit. I think if I was someone with a visual disability or limitation.
You are currently on a table. To enter this table, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
I might have some concerns about how fast he's speaking, so I'm going to go ahead and slow him down a little bit on the rate here.
Rate 35. The best way to predict the future is to invent it.
And then he gives you an idea of what 35 is like as a rate. So again, I'll go ahead and just show you some of the ways that we could use this on a daily basis in terms of someone with a visual disability. Now again, the one problem with this is you actually need to turn this on. So if you can't see what you're doing, you definitely need someone who is able to see and turn this feature on for you. But once it's turned on, it does definitely help with some of the verbal descriptions that it gives, again, if you're a student with a visual disability. So let's see, let's go to Word for a second.
Word. Document 2-1 window. Document pane view has keyboard focus.
So it tells you where your cursor is right now on the screen and what you're looking at, which is
you are currently on a view. The help tag is document pane.
And if we click on some of the things up here,
home,
it tells you kind of what you're clicking on.
1-2, change font size, combo box.
So it tells you can change the font, and again, just based on where you're clicking. Again, if you
are currently on a combo box inside of a group. Type text or to display a list of choices, press Control, Option, Space. The help tag is font size.
So again, it gives you an idea as to what's going on.
Document pane view.
You click back on the document pane view, and then again, it gives you an idea as to what is.
You are currently on a view.
You're currently looking at.
The help tag is document pane.
We're going to go ahead and look at a
mission control. Google Chrome, new tab, window.
And we're going to go ahead and see what happens when you go to YouTube.
HTML content. Search, edit, 90% loaded. Search, edit, text.
Is loaded.
List 3 items.
And again, it gives an idea of what the menu is.
Link, trending, link, subscribe, search, edit, text. J-I-N-G.
So it shows you that you can go ahead and look
220-000 results. Group list 2 items.
And again, it gives you an idea as to what some of those options are. And
you are currently on a group inside of a list. To interact with items in this group, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow.
So again, some of the options here are very, it definitely is very useful. The VoiceOver feature, again, on the MacBook Air, because it helps a user with some visual disabilities or limitations interact with the computer in a little bit more effective manner. I think there's definitely some kinks that need to be worked out, but besides that, I think overall it definitely is beneficial for students and people who do want to interact with technology and should be able to interact with technology in the same way that everyone does. So thank you very much for listening to my Jing presentation on the VoiceOver feature, accessibility feature on MacBook Air.